Hello my lovelies. Today I have another book haul for you, so stay tuned. So for this haul I only have 11 books to show you. Technically I did buy more than that, but they're not here at the moment. So those will be added to the next haul video I do. But I'm excited for these. So the ones over here were ones that were gifts and giveaways, and over here are ones that I pre-ordered from different things. So let's start with the gifts. The first one, or both of them actually, are from Nicole Bannister. These were birthday gifts that kind of took a little while to get to me, but she got me Strawberry Shortcake Murder, and I'm not sure which one this is in the Hannah Swanson series, or Hannah Swinson series, but she's like a baker but also helps solve crimes. It's a cute series. There's also a lot of yummy recipes in it. And then the other thing she got was the Backstagers Volume 1, Rebels Without Applause, by James Tynion IV, Ryan Seig, and Walter Biamonte. And this is about like a backstage crew at for like plays and stuff. Anyway, it's, you know, all the things that go on behind the scenes, and it's a graphic novel, and it looks like it's going to be super cute, and I'm very excited for both of these. So thank you so much, Nicole. She did get me other gifts as well, but they were in the haul that was before this. Okay, and now on to the giveaways. So this was all actually one giveaway, but two of these books are actually books that I already own. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those just yet, but the other two are not. So the ones that I already own copies of, it's the hardcover of The Rise of Kyoshi by F.C. Yee. And this is part of the Last Airbender Avatar series. And I also got the paperback of Ray Bear by Jordan F. Waco. And I have so many copies of this book. Like, I have an ARC, I have a hardcover, I have a paperback. I think they're all signed. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Then the two that I didn't already own. The first one is Wild Seed Witch by Marty Dumas. And this says, Hansani's post 7th grade summer to-do list is pretty simple. Expand her makeup YouTube channel and figure out how to get her parents back together. What she does not expect is that an emotional outburst will spark a latent magical ability within her, or that the magic would attract the attention of actual witches, or that before she can say #BlackGirlMagic, she'd be shipped off to a fancy finishing school. Les Belles Desdemoiselles is a literal charm school. Here, generations of young ladies from old money witch families learn to harness their magic, and alumni grow to become some of the most powerful women across industries, including politicians, philanthropists, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and even social media influencers. Needless to say, admission to the school is highly coveted, very exclusive, and Hassani feels like she doesn't fit in. While the other students have always known they were witches, Hassani is a wild seed, a stray witch from a family of non-witches, with no background knowledge, no way to control her magic, and a lot of catching up to do. Will Hassani find her place and learn how to use her magic, or is she doomed to stick out like a weed in a rose bouquet? And I think this is going to be really good. Also, so pretty. And then this one is Stalking Shadows by Scylla Pannon, I'm not sure. And this one is also very pretty. This says, Marie would do anything to protect her sister and keep their family's secret. 17-year-old Marie mixes perfumes to sell on market day in her small 18th century French town to save for a dowry for her sister Amma. But her perfumes are more than sweet scents in cheap cut glass bottles. A certain few are laced with death. Marie laces the perfume delicately, not with poison, but with a hint of honeysuckle that she's trained her sister to respond to. Marie marks her victim, and Amma attacks. But she doesn't attack as a girl. She kills as a beast. Marking Amma's victims controls the damage and helps keep the suspicion at bay. But when a young, unmarked boy turns up dead one morning, Marie is forced to acknowledge she might be losing control of Amma, and if she can't control her, she'll have to cure her. She knows the only place she'll find the cure is in the mansion where Amma was cursed in the first place, the home of Lord Sebastian Leclerc. But once she gets into the mansion, she discovers dark secrets hidden away, secrets of the curse, of Lord Sebastian, and of herself. And this is like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I'm so here for it. I love retellings so much, and this one's got the Beast as her sister, and so excited for that one. Okay, and then these are books that I pre-ordered. So the first one here is actually a bind up of 2 books by Natasha Preston. This is The Twin and the Lake, and this is a paperback. It says 2 chilling novels from #1 New York Times best-selling author Natasha Preston, The Twin and the Lake. After a tragic accident takes their mom's life, twins Ivy and Iris are reunited. Iris feels her life is over. Ivy promises her twin that she can share her life now. After all, they're sisters, twins. It's a promise that Iris takes deadly serious in The Twin. In the Lake, when Esme returns to Camp Pine Lake as a counselor in training years after helping to cover up a tragic accident that occurred there, she gets a disturbing note. The lake never forgets. Now the secret she's kept buried for so many years is about to resurface. And I've heard really good things about Natasha Preston's books, and so I'm really excited to have this. Next up is Tokyo Dreaming by Amiko Jin, and I do have Tokyo Ever After on my shelves, but I didn't pull it up. But I didn't pull it off the shelf. I'll just pull it up here on Goodreads. Okay, so for Tokyo Ever After, it says, Izumi Tanaka has never really felt like she fit in. It isn't easy being Japanese American in her small, mostly white, Northern California town. Raised by a single mother, it's always been Izumi, or Izzy, because it's easier this way, and her mom against the world. But then Izzy discovers a clue to her previously unknown father's identity, and he's none other than the Crown Prince of Japan. Which means outspoken, irreverent Izzy is literally a princess. In a whirlwind, Izzy travels to Japan to meet her father she never knew and discover the country she's always dreamed of. But being a princess isn't all ball gowns and tiaras. There are conniving cousins, a hungry press, a scowling but handsome bodyguard who just might be her soulmate, and thousands of years of tradition and customs to learn practically overnight. Izzy soon finds herself caught between worlds and between versions of herself. Back home, she was never American enough, and in Japan, she must prove she's Japanese enough. Will Izumi crumble under the weight of the crown, or will she live out her fairy tale happily ever after? And I think that sounds amazing, and it sounds like, is it the Princess Diaries? Which I loved, and so I thought this would be super cute. And I have a feeling I'm going to love it, and that's why I went ahead and pre-ordered the second one, even though I haven't read the first one yet. Okay, next up is Blackout, and this is sort of, not necessarily an anthology, but kinda. It's written by Danielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon, and they each like write their different stories, but they're all like tied together, and it follows this blackout in New York, and what happens during this time. It says, a summer heat wave blankets New York City in darkness. As every neighborhood from the Bronx to Brooklyn is thrown into confusion, 13 teens all over the city are just trying to make it to the biggest block party of the summer. But will the blackout stop them in their tracks? When the lights go out, people reveal hidden truths. Love blossoms, friendship transforms, and new possibilities take flight. In this novel, authors Danielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon celebrate the beauty of 6 couples and the unforgettable magic that can be found on a sweltering, starry night in the city. And the next novel is called Whiteout, and there's like a snow globe on the front, so I think that's going to be really cute. And I remember them talking, I think it was at Y'all Fest in Charleston, and they did a panel where they were discussing this book, and it just really made me want to read it. And I really like the paperback. Okay, next up is The Counselors by Jessica Goodman. And this says, Camp Alpine Lake is the only place where Goldie Easton feels safe. She's always had a special connection to the place, even before she was old enough to attend. The camp is the lifeline of Roxwood, the small town where she lives. Alpine Lake provides jobs, money, and prestige to the region. But few Roxwood locals get to reap the rewards of living so close to the glam summer camp, with its 5-figure tuition and rich kids who have been sent there for 8 weeks by their powerful parents. Goldie's one of them. Even with her towny background, Goldie has never felt more at home than she does at camp. And now she's back as a counselor, desperate for summer to start and her best friends Ava and Imogen to arrive. Because Goldie has a terrible, dark secret she's been keeping, and she is more in need of their comfort than ever. But Goldie's not the only person at camp who's been lying. When a teen turns up dead in the lake late one night, she knows that the death couldn't have been an accident. She also knows that Ava was at the lake that same night. What did Ava see, and what does she know? Why hasn't she said anything to Goldie about the death? Worse, what did Ava do? But asking questions offers no answers, only broken bonds of lifelong friendship, with hidden danger and betrayals deeper than Goldie ever imagined. And then, last but not least, I have Rivals American Royals, Book 3 by Catherine McGee. And the first book I think is just called American Royals, and it is about like what if George Washington did take the crown and become the king of the United States, and now we have this royal family, and I think it sounds super interesting. I actually haven't read any of them, but I think this is a series that I'm going to love, which is why I went ahead and I pre-ordered that one. So those are all 11 books that I acquired since my last haul, and I'm surprised that it's so few. So have you guys read any of these books? Did you like them? Did you not? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.